This is not the life I imagined. I don't think any mother sits in a hospital room holding her newborn baby and thinks, one day she may decide I no longer exist. We worry about fevers. We worry about broken hearts. We worry about car accidents and bad influences and whether they'll make it home safely. We don't worry about becoming ghosts. And yet, here we are. There's a particular kind of grief that comes with estrangement. It doesn't arrive with casseroles or sympathy cards. There's no funeral, no obituary, no public acknowledgement that anything has died. But something has. The relationship you thought would outlive everything else. The phone calls, the holidays, the inside jokes, the ordinary Tuesday afternoons you assumed would always be there. People say, at least they're still alive, as though that settles something, as though a living child who refuses to speak to you hurts less than a child who cannot. The truth is more complicated than that. When someone dies, the world recognizes your loss. When your child walks away, the world often expects you to pretend nothing happened. You learn to carry your grief quietly. You smile when people ask how many grandchildren you have. You dodge questions about holidays. You become skilled at changing the subject before the silence becomes embarrassing. Meanwhile, every birthday, every Mother's Day, every family gathering becomes a reminder of who isn't there. You replay conversations in your head. You examine decisions you made 20 years ago. You wonder whether you missed something important, whether there was one moment when everything shifted and you simply didn't see it. Most mothers I know have done this 1,000 times. We become detectives in our own lives, searching for clues to a crime we don't fully understand. And sometimes there are answers. Sometimes there aren't. What I know is this: love does not become meaningless because it was rejected. The bedtime stories still happened. The packed lunches still happened. The sleepless nights still happened. The sacrifices still happened. The years you spent loving your child were real, even if they are no longer acknowledged. Nobody gets to rewrite that history. Not your child, not a therapist, not an online narrative, not even your own self-doubt. There comes a point when the endless waiting begins to wound you more than the absence itself. You find yourself standing at a door that never opens, checking a phone that never rings, holding your breath for a conversation that never comes. Hope can become its own kind of suffering. Sometimes the hope itself becomes the wound. That doesn't mean you stop loving. It means you stop abandoning yourself. There is a difference. You are allowed to protect your peace. You're allowed to stop chasing people who have made it clear they do not wish to be found. You're allowed to stop explaining their behavior to everyone around you. You're allowed to say, this hurts. You're allowed to say, this isn't right. You are allowed to say, I deserved better than this. None of those statements make you bitter. They make you honest. And honesty is where the healing begins. Maybe your child will return someday. Maybe she won't. That part no longer is yours to control. What is yours is the life that remains, the friends who still call, the flowers that still bloom, the laughter that still surprises you, the people who choose you, the memories that belong to you, the love that still lives inside you. You are more than the worst thing that happened to your family. You are more than someone's decision to leave. You are more than a chapter of silence. You are still here. And after everything you have survived, that is no small thing. The story did not end when they walked away. It just became a story you never expected to have to tell.